My name is Gregory Dunning, and I'm running for Sheriff of Callaway County. I'm a 21-year veteran of the United States military. I'm currently a National Guardsman stationed here in Callaway County. I am married, been married for 20 years. I have two teenage children, one 18 and one 17. And they keep me pretty young, keep me moving around. I'm running on a conservative platform. My whole goal is to get away from business as usual and get the Sheriff's Department back to fundamentals. Rebuild the foundation, so to speak, start from the basics and work our way out from there, and hopefully that will better the citizens of Callaway County. I want to be sheriff here because, one, I care about law enforcement. I have a passion for it. I believe the people of this county deserve and expect efficiency. They expect responses. So if you pick up the phone and you call 911 or you call whoever, somebody needs to show up. That's why I talk about getting back to basics. We have lost the basic patrolling and law enforcement in this county. I don't think the current department is reliable. I think that they spend time on other things other than what their primary functions are. And I want to get back to that so that the people of this county start to trust the office again, and they can be comfortable in their homes. They can walk down the streets, and this can be a great community to raise your children in. The key issue to me, and I iterated, kind of laid into it a while ago, was getting back to the basics. I think the department here has gone more into serving court documents, and I think they've gotten away from law enforcement duties per se. I know their response times are slow. They've relied a lot on other agencies to provide that protection for this county. And I know there's four different aspects the sheriff's responsible for. One's tax collection. I think you need to be a good steward of the taxes you collect. Law enforcement, you need to be more efficient, use monies that are available, and have the best equipped, best trained, and best paid department you can. They're responsible for protection of the court and issuing summonses, and they're also responsible. They have election responsibilities during election time. So we need to get back to those basics. And at some point, hopefully, once the basics are fixed, we can expand the department and add more services to the community. I think the current state of law enforcement in this county is mediocre at best. I think the Sheriff's Department should be what's the word? They should be the pinnacle of law enforcement. When somebody calls, somebody should respond because it's important to them. If you have something as simple to you as a cat in a tree, I know that's a reference from long ago. It may not be important to me, but it's important to the person that called. The Sheriff's Department works for the people of the county. When somebody calls, they expect somebody to show up. So I don't have the exact information on that, but my goal is to get the response times as short as I can get them effectively as possible, if that means having to get assistance from other departments that are closer until my deputies can respond. First response that would be, one, I'm younger, a little younger, but I've got a lot of life experience. I have a strong idea in my head. I've got a strong work ethic. Nobody ever outworked me. And to me, the people are more important than the job. I'm not in this job for the money. I'm not in it for the office itself. I'm in here to make a change, an actual change, not hope and change, but I'm here to make actual change. I want the department to be truly transparent because I think the people deserve to know what their department's up to. I just believe in the community before anything else, and I really care about the people of this county. I'm kind of a transplant here. But they have opened their arms and accepted me with wide open arms, and I want to raise my children here. I want my children to raise their children here, and that's why they should vote for me. I have a lot of common sense. I have a lot of life experience that dictates to me what makes right and what's wrong is wrong. I have a strong moral compass. There's not a lying bone in my body. I'm going to tell you like it is. Some people like that, some people don't, but I don't believe in sugarcoating anything. I have about 5 to 6 years of active military police experience, and I also have a master's degree in criminal justice. So I have the academic credentials, and I have spent time on the street. I've lived it, I've done it in both the federal and civilian environment. So I have some ideas of how to run it more efficiently. I'm also a good administrator. The Sheriff's Department, the sheriff is actually more of an administrator than he is a law enforcer. They need leadership. They need management, somebody who can control and make sure the officers and the department's doing what it's supposed to do.